I'm just going to be completely real with you. I know these manga characters are coming out. I know Daima Goku is coming out. Super Saiyan 4 Goku, of course, and Piccolo are releasing. For those of you that really like Daima and, whatever the case may be, you got to do what you got to do, And then especially with these manga characters, like, this is really cool. I don't know if they mentioned the release date in this, but this seems to me like it's going to maybe like replace heroes. I'm not too entirely sure. The point I'm trying to make though is with the anniversary for Dokkan being 3 months away, right? Because we're in October, so November, December, and January. I'm already back on that. Do you really need to summon? Like, is this Goku number one in the game? And let's say he was. Let's assume this Goku was number one in the game. Are we really going to pretend like whatever they release for the anniversary isn't going to top that? Like, we know that. We know anniversary cards, anniversary characters tend to always be the best characters in the game. Now, if you... Actually, you know what I want to do? Really quickly, I want to go on the summons for Global's anniversary for 1 second, because... Wait, okay. Yeah, so you see how... Wait, this is the... Actually... Wait, no, this is the Carnival banner. Let's take a look at the Dokkan Festival banner for Global's anniversary. So you see how they have the anniversary Dokkan Fest that are coming up now? Like, if you... I think it's smarter to save for JP, or I guess I can't call it JP's anniversary anymore. It's the Dokkan anniversary. I think it's just a lot smarter to save for that. Or, I guess, you can summon whatever you want now and then just save long term for Global's anniversary, right? Where they're going to not only bring these characters back, but you can summon on, the whatever Global gets for their anniversary. Doesn't really make much sense. I'm just pointing that out in case, like, you really have no stones and you want to save throughout all the course of the big anniversary in January, the January anniversary, and that way you can walk into the July anniversary with a bunch of Dragon Stones. It doesn't really make much of a difference. The point I'm trying to make is that, actually, I lied, it does make a difference, because if you have 2,000 Dragon Stones on this banner, you have a chance of pulling the previous anniversary character with the new anniversary character, right? The question is, how good will the January anniversary characters be in July? Regardless, I think it's a lot smarter to save for the anniversary if you're a player who can't really spend a lot of money on the game, or don't really have a lot of Dragon Stones as is. Saving for that, I think, is just going to be vital. Me personally, even though I'm saying that, I do believe I'm going to summon on this Daima Goku. The goal is to stream later today, such that I can get acquainted with my new account, such that I can grind up a little bit of stones and do whatever I need to do, so that way I can get my hands on at least one. I'm not trying to rainbow anyone. I just want one copy of this Daima Goku, only because he is a pure Saiyan's lead, and that's going to help me tremendous. When we were doing like a little, not breakdown video for him, but when we were looking at what he does, and I looked at the leader skill that he led pretty much all the best units in the game, right? And because of that, I wanted to definitely have him as a lead. I guess, again, it still is smarter for me to wait for the anniversary, but the benefit with me is that I have not farmed a single thing in my account. Like, I literally have access to every single event, so I literally have tons and tons of thousands of Dragon Stones that I can farm up. It'll definitely take a while, because I still need a lot of things, in the game, and a lot of characters in the game, and all of that, but I have access to a ton of stones that I could easily farm back, whereas players who have almost everything completed, you can't necessarily say the same thing, so you won't be able to replenish the stones that you end up spending on this banner, or even the manga characters as well. Again, these are really cool. I would personally love to get at least one of each, because all together they do seem like a really solid team, especially for someone like me who's starting out. Like, this could easily be one of the like, again, the free-to-play Goku, and then having all of these guys on the team. Not only like these characters seem like they're not going to be returning at any point, And so I definitely want my hands on them because A, they're not returning. B, all of them on the same team will definitely provide a really good team foundation for me to go ahead and beat all the different types of content that the game currently offers that, you know, this team can end up beating. I know there are a bunch of English. There are a bunch of teams in the game right now that I can farm up that can clear not most, but a lot of the content in the game. But this will help me form a specific team, or maybe even complete certain missions where you need, you know, complete this event with a Dragon Ball saga character, or you know, a character from the Cell saga or Majin Buu saga category. Like these could be helpful for those types of missions as well. That's why I'm thinking about it. I'm not too entirely sure if I'm going to summon on this. I definitely want these characters though because I don't know if they're ever going to return. And so, you know, because again, I guess Dragon Ball Heroes do. Okay, this is like a specific 40th anniversary for Dragon Ball. I don't really know. I don't know. It's just, again, I don't know if they mentioned these guys are ever going to return or not. I really don't know, but I do want at least one copy of each, and I do at least want one copy of Goku. And I'm hoping it doesn't take me too long to get that, such that I can form a decently competent team and walk into the anniversary with this entire team, you know, Link level 10 and Daimagoku Link level 10 and a bunch of other characters I farm up throughout the course of the next few months leading and walking into the anniversary to make grinding a bunch of content so much easier. Because, again, I know there's so much content in the game, and I'd rather have the best team possible rather than a bunch of free-to-play characters who can still get things done, but it'll just take a lot longer. So I don't know. I still may summon because, again, I need characters, and having a pure Saiyan lead who also gives extra buffs to bond of parent and child. I just think that's, or I think it's, I forgot the secondary category, but his leader skill is very, 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 very good for someone in my position right now. So despite that, if you are not new to the game and you are someone who does not have any Dragon Stones and you can't spend a lot of money, please, I think it's a lot smarter to save for the anniversary, such that when the anniversary comes around, yes, you may be really happy with your Daimagoku, but you're going to be really upset that you won't be able to have enough stones to summon for, you know, the character that they end up dropping for the anniversary. The last thing you want to do is spend 500 stones on this guy, and then, you know, you need one more summon to complete the rotation to get the free character, and or even, you know, a few summons away from pity. And you're like, damn, only if I didn't summon on Daimagoku, only if I didn't summon on these guys. I don't want you to have that feeling, because it happens every single banner, every release. Don't be that guy. I'll see you in the next one. Take care. And peace.